skedaddle. Get out of here. That's our silly word for the day. Silly is skedaddle. Get out of here. We are on page 63 in your cursive packet on the capital uppercase letter S. That's why we had a snake. Now, if you notice on your S, a print S follows this snake pattern. But if you look really closely at your cursive S, it kind of follows the snake pattern too. It's just a little bit crooked and the top is much skinnier than the bottom. It also has that same little fish hook that some of our other letters, like an I had a fish hook, and a T had a fish hook, and an F had a fish hook. So we're going to do that little hook coming in to make our S. So you go ahead and put your pencil in the pencil spot. Boop, boop, out of the way. Get that pencil out of here. And I'm going to do the letter S for you. Look very closely at the numbers. Number 1 starts at the bottom. So we'll be doing the hook last, just like everyone that's had a hook. Ready? Watch. So I'm going to go big time swoop across. I don't think any other letter swooped across the line quite that big. See how much I swoop across? It's very, very slanted. Most of our slant lines go up at a small slant. This is a big slant. All right. So after I do my big slant, I'm going to go loop-de-loop backwards. This is where it starts to look more like an S. So after I do that really big slant, ready? I'm going to get different colors so you can see the difference. Now I'm going to do the rest of it where I go back and around. And look, now is where it actually, see the black part actually kind of does look like an S, like a snake. The last part is I'm going to do the hook in. So it has to do big slant that doesn't look like an S, then do an actual S and give it the little hook for the worm. Okay? Whew. While I erase that, let's see if you can get your pencil ready so that we can start one together. Let's do the very first one, and we are starting on the bottom line. Ready? So start at the bottom, do a huge slant. When you get to the top of that slant, you're going to do an actual S, a little tiny S at the top, go big around at the bottom. When you get to that middle, bring in my little hook for my worm. All right, let's do another one. Start at the bottom, do a big slant all the way across your paper. When you get to the top, do an actual S around. When you back to the middle, bring in your hook for your worm. Again, start at the bottom, slant all the way across your paper towards the top, then do an actual S around and down and around. Then bring in that hook for the worm. And those of you that don't remember, when I say that, it's because this little hook right here looks like a fishing hook, and there's our little worm that can sit on it. All right, let's do another one. Ready? Start at the bottom, slant all the way big time across till you get back to the top, and then do an actual S around. Get to the middle and do your hook for your worm. Let's try one by ourselves right here. Ready? Start at the bottom, slant way across your page till you get to the top, then do an actual S around. When you get to the middle, do your little hook for your worm. Now notice mine doesn't look perfectly like it, but it'll get better the more I practice it, and practice it right by tracing it first so my hand gets that pattern. So let's get that pattern again. Ready? Start at the bottom, trace it up slanted all the way to the top, and then do your actual S shape. Back up to the middle, and then the hook in. Let's do one more. Ready? Start here at the bottom, slant all the way big time across, go straight into one that looks kind of like a real S, and bring it in like a hook. So already I'm getting a little better just by tracing it and letting my hand have that practice. I see a pencil spot, a pencil spot, a pencil spot. I see a pencil spot, so put your pencil there. Is that my pencil theme song? Whoa, I just did that on the fly too. I'm so proud of myself. Woo! Here we go. School word, S-A-N-I-T-I-Z-E-R. What is it? Sanitizer. Sanitizer, like hand sanitizer, or a spray for your desk, which would be some type of sanitizer. Sanitize means to clean. Here we go. S-T-U-D-Y. If you have a test, you better study. And that's like practicing at home, getting ready. An adjective that describes all of my children. S-A-S-S-Y. Sassy. They have attitude. They are sassy. That's not always a bad thing. Next one is a name. Ready? Spell the name. S-O-P-H-I-A. That name is Sophia. Did somebody say Sophia? Oh, hello, Sophia the first. Not you, though, because your name isn't spelled like that. It's actually spelled with an F. Oh, you're right. You're so smart. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much, Princess. But yeah, Sophia, PH sounds like an F. So sometimes when you see that, people will do it with an F instead. Like in phone, it sounds like an F, but it's PH. So, all right, Sophia. Now, help us with our last word, would you? Okay, sure. So will you spell it for me, Sophia? S-K. Students, are you doing it with me? All right, do it together. E-D-A-D-D-L-E. What word is that? Skedaddle. And I have to skedaddle because I have so many things to do and so many animals to talk to. So bye. You guys go ahead and get busy and I'll see you later.